15 miles an hour most of the day on Wednesday. That's all going to be thanks to high pressure building in from the west, so we're just kind of stuck in between high pressure and low pressure, which is why we're very windy out there for Tuesday. If you're heading out this evening, temperatures will be comfortable. We'll stay in the 70s and 60s through at least around 10 p.m., but early tomorrow morning, we likely won't be waking up in the mid-40s, but it is going to be much calmer over the next few days. Much more on that full forecast in just about 10 minutes.
Thanks, Riley. The Richmond County Sheriff's Office wants a restaurant's alcohol license to be revoked amid claims that it's operating more like a club. This has to do with Tiffany's Eatery on Broad, a restaurant that says it serves food and alcohol.
But the Sheriff's Office says that since Tiffany's decided to extend its hours past 2:30 a.m., it's become an issue for fights. Among the claims made to commissioners by the Sheriff's Office today, Tiffany's has served alcohol after 2:30 a.m., supplied hookahs to customers, has operated a dance floor without the proper license, and has charged a cover fee to get inside, which restaurants are not allowed to do.
Your city government reporter, Sydney Hood, joins us live there from Broad Street. Sydney, you were there as the Sheriff's Office and the business agent for Tiffany's faced off today.
Right. Tiffany's opened up here on Broad Street 5 years ago, but it wasn't until February that they started with late night sales. Now, this letter right here from the Richmond County Sheriff's Office was handed to commissioners today, and in this letter, they outline some issues they say they've had with Tiffany's that date back to February. Now, I want you to take a look at some body camera footage we were shown by the Sheriff's Office today at commission, and in this video, the Sheriff's Office says they wanted to show the video to prove that Tiffany's was not operating as a restaurant, and while showing us the video, the Sheriff's Office even called Tiffany's a quote unlicensed nightclub.
As you can see, there's about 100 people waiting to get outside after everything else is closed downtown, and on the inside it is set up clearly as a nightclub, not as a restaurant. There were 2 people that had food, but that's not what we would consider a restaurant.
Responding to the video shown, a business agent with Tiffany says this is, quote, trial and error as they are just getting started with late night sales. He says the problems are caused by people coming from the different bars downtown.
Instead of fighting because they are already drunk, coming from other places. And when they search them for sharp objects, the security searching for knives, guns. So they might have cigarettes, reefer in their pocket. When they get in there, they go in the bathroom. But we got securities in there stopping all that. If they see them smoking, they kick them out.
Tiffany's agreed to close for the next 2 weeks at normal business hours until they can come back to commission with the Sheriff's Office, and then commissioners from there will decide their future at the committee level.
All right, thanks, Sydney. We'll be sure to follow this story and how commissioners address it in the future.
Also discussed in today's commission meeting, it's
Months later.
short-term home renters got a nice income boost during tournament week.
And unlike in previous years, money made this month is helping to make up what many people lost during Hurricane Helene.
Your Audrey Dickerber joins us live in the newsroom. And Audrey, you followed the journeys of both new and experienced short-term renters. How are folks feeling now that the crowds have left?
Well, prepping looked different this year, but the stress was still there. Typically, homeowners would be changing sheets and clearing closets, but instead they were also repairing their homes, some of them getting them finished just in time. It's nothing new here.
We have rented, I believe this is our 4th time.
As thousands come in for Golf Week, many locals leave and rent their homes, but this year was different.
There were some damaged homes, so we had to switch gears and try to get them into a home that they could enjoy that was less damaged.
But that didn't stop homeowners from doing everything they could to rent.
And you maintain your home, you pay for that vacation, you can have it helps you boost up your emergency fund, it helps pay bills.
Or from visitors coming into town.
I think too that ever since COVID, there's just been a different sense of urgency for people to get here. We are grateful that we have the masters and everybody comes from all over the world.
And despite the damage, Corporate Quarters says this is one of their best years yet for rentals.
Corporate Quarters is so proud of all of our homeowners. They have worked around the clock since October, since Helene devastated our city, and we tried to make it look as best we can, but obviously things were different. Trees were down. Clients were really shocked at what happened, but Augusta was beautiful, and there was a different vibe in the air this year.
Many even going above and beyond to make their home feel like home to someone else.
There were trees down and there were some tarps on roofs, but everybody kept going, and we had a great week, and all of our homeowners and clients were very happy.
And corporate quarters says they were still renting out homes the Tuesday and Wednesday of Masters Week. And even though Masters Week just ended, they're already preparing for next year.
And despite our city having a little different look now, it's nice to see that didn't change all of the people still coming here to Augusta.
It's such an important month, and it's such an important week for a lot of those homeowners. They're renting out their homes as well. Thanks for that, Audrey. People living in Denmark